I'm not live.
What?
Okay, now I'm live. What the fuck happened? It just went for. Oh, I know what
Is your
happened. I
in?
know. No, I know what happened. I fucking hit the fucking when I grabbed the mouse. I clicked it and it clicked on the end or not end no well end, but it was basically it fucking clicked off the. It is stupid. That's stupid. Anyways, fuck all that shit. Continue, text. You were in the middle of your story. Please tell me.
Yeah. No, I was saying if you want to build up like a program with Chino to do something, you know, start, cutting your promos, let the story build, be like, oh yeah, motherfucker. Come up with something like we're on a show and there's something that, he says that upsets you or something, and then you challenge him to some sort of bullshit match, whatever. And just build your program out. Milk this motherfucker. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I mean, I'd love to
It's
do
not
that.
difficult.
I
I
would.
mean, we've all been watching wrestling long enough to know how to build up a fucking program. So,
I mean, I like your program building. You're like, fuck you, too, pal.
don't be like don't be like Tony Khan and just announce, oh, this guy's here. He's gonna wrestle for 2 weeks and then you'll never see him.
No, no,
Like build it up a little bit.
Tony Khan,
Don't hot shot.
Tony Khan's like, send in Hook.
Right. Send in Chino.
Send,
That's it.
oh,
Send Chino can be the new thing that we all advertise.
we should
Send
do
Chino.
that.
I
Send
like it.
Chino. Fucking
I can
Ukraine,
see it on a
yeah.
t-shirt. Yeah.
Ukraine war, send Chino.
Send Chino.
The sun, send Chino.
We can have like Panzer
Black
make it.
hole.
We need to get like a good picture of Chino and have Panzer make like a caricature of just his face, and then put like hashtag send Chino underneath it or something like that. That's how we advertise it. Like that could
I
be
would
good.
love that. That would be dope. Panther, get on it right now. And actually, I'm still waiting for the. I thought he was gonna make a GIF out of the Chino fucking with the Selena bra, but no, he made a fucking.
Oh Jesus,
I'll
yeah,
still use that. I'll just make it like
right.
shake around, left and right. So,
That's hilarious.
send Chino.
Send fuck up, send Chino.
Danny, what are you doing over here, brother?
Playing the game.
What game are you playing?
We're playing with
Say
your deck.
Are you playing? Are you playing? Oh, Sims.
no. Fuck no, I don't play no Sims. The
What the
same one always playing this Clash Royale shit.
wait? What game is it?
What's it called?
Clash Royale on my phone.
Oh, okay. That's just
5
I don't play video games like that. Do you do that text? Do you play video games on normal?
Eh, I have I have a couple on my phone that I used to play, but the problem is with the mobile games is you play them for well the ones that I was playing. You play them for so long, then you kind of hit a wall. And if you're not willing to spend a bunch of money, you kind of get stuck there. And
Yep.
the
Yep.
the two that I have, I hit that wall a long time ago, so they just kind of sit there on my phone. And like I like the games, and I
Was it
might go every once in a while, but
was it a ninja game?
I mean, I'm not. I refuse to spend money for a game that I can't physically own. That bothers me.
So what kind
So
of game was it? You're fucking cutting steak up and killing deer. What was it?
no, I had a NASCAR game, and I had it was a Injustice 2, basically
Oh,
like
thank God.
Mortal Kombat with DC Comics characters.
Oh,
Basically, what it
thank God. That's more exciting. I thought you were fucking taping, floating, and then fucking painting for a game.
was. No, I had my NASCAR game, and then I had my
He just
five.
he looks at the tape and float job. He's like, That's the best job ever. Pudding, and he like takes a picture with it.
Yeah. No, I don't understand
That'd be
people who
fucking funny.
I,
What was that?
I'm not gonna play a game of something I can actually do. Like I've played hunting games before, and I'm like, this is no fun. I'm gonna go hunting in real life. Same thing with fishing. It I guess it's okay if you're like stuck in an office somewhere, but if I can do it in real life, I'm gonna go do it. So
What about what
I
about
mean,
what about if you're like, I don't know, say on a fucking, okay, so say your entire fucking office goes to a fucking off-site job. You're still at a
right,
fucking party mode, but you can still get done with your job, and you could still fucking move up on your job if there's a big ass party. Now, do you party
see,
with these? Do you party with the fucking people that have more potential and try to make connections, or do you fucking just say fuck this shit? I'm gonna fucking do cocaine and fuck a bitch.
well, it depends. How bad do you want that job? You know what I mean? I mean, is there some fucking hottie that you really want to bang?
And
Like, are you willing to risk your job over that pussy? Like, you have to ask yourself that question.
exactly. You got
You know what
pussy.
I mean?
It's like if I get pussy, you stay. You. It's like this is $1 million question, and that's $1 million pussy.
Right.
This is gonna fucking defy you. Do you get pussy, or do you get that money?
Right.
It's like
Well,
I was like, I look at this. You know what I'm saying? Like the girl's coming on to you, but at the same time, if you fucking were, you're 15 seconds too late, and you could have met the person that was going to change your life as a millionaire by walking into
right.
them. You know what I'm saying? Like, if pussy is all that matters, you you are not in the same ballpark as what taking care
Well,
of yourself matters.
I guess it just kind of goes with, I don't know. Well, I don't know how I was going to say this. Just depends on what risk you're willing to take. I mean, I pulled my dime piece from work. Didn't
Yeah.
affect me none.
Uh, I mean, you don't know that because if you didn't pull your dime piece, if you pull your dime piece at the right, say if you didn't pull your dime piece and you walked around the corner, and there was an opportunity for you to fucking be like, hey, Dana White's right in front of me.
Well, then I'm gonna chunk deuce, of course. But
You know what I'm saying?
Well, if Mr. White happens to be listening to this stream because we know he is, I'll take any job that he offers because he's got that money. He pays. So you just holler at me anytime. But
Oh no,
you
Tex, your
know,
fucking
oh,
your
I'd be
thing is
taking
doing
a
the
pay
thing
cut
again.
if I started out. If he called me or whatever, I'd take a pay cut because they
Yeah,
pay
get
shitty.
closer. But
hang on.
I understand you on that, dude, because I'm just saying, like, there's a chance for your life to be fucking like different, be just different by 1,000,000%. And then if you get stuck in the same ways, I see where your life, my anybody's life, my life, anybody's life, if we get stuck in the same ways, it's not gonna go anywhere but down. So I see that now. It's like, damn, where was Miss Cleo with this shit?
Calvin now with your free reading. You wouldn't want to hear her. She got a fucking like $30 million lawsuit lying out her ass.
You remember Miss Cleo?
Calvin now for your free reading.
She goes, he is cheating on you. Right here. Right here. Right here.
But I found her.
Ramen. Now, I'm gonna say this. I know a guy that fucking called them, and they're. Can y'all hear me? Check, check, check.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So I know a guy that fucking called. Text. I know a guy that fucking called this tarot reader,
That's it.
and
I had an update.
he fucking charged up his fucking parents' bill. And it turned out to be fake shit.
Miss Cleo.
It's fucking hilarious. What were you saying?
I was saying Miss Cleo. I
I can't hear you. What were you saying? Miss Cleo, what?
remember me. Hello, hello, hello.
Nah, dude, you're like, I think that's doing that thing
What
again.
the?
Because it's like,
It's a fucking goddamn Discord. Hang on, man. Fuck.
I know. Because he's like, he sounds like he's like 90 yards away. The fuck?
Almanac for your free new internet quote.
Hey, so you remember Miss Cleo then? Shit was great.
Mm-hmm.
I told you I did it. I had only said that 5 fucking times.
No, you didn't. I didn't hear you.
45
I'll
45
never hear. I'll never hear you say anything again.
Because they done this, they don't know better.
That's what I thought.
Yeah, I know you're feeling the fucking. You just horny. You just want the dicka. But I'm gonna tell you, you gotta sticker to the dicka, and then you don't go. You say, "Hey, I take the money and I fucking go home," and then you fuck another person. Like that's what that how she
We
was.
have,
Was that?
they would have the Miss Cleo infomercials. Then they would have like half an hour of Girls Gone Wild infomercials. Then they would have whatever product that they were trying to sell, like the new blender or whichever new device it was for 1995. You know, like I kind of miss those old infomercials. You don't really see them
If you
much
want to talk about
anymore.
infomercials, my favorite one, my favorite fucking one ever, ever in this. It's you don't have to be alone tonight. Won't you call me? Nobody knows this.
Oh, oh. You're talking about like it
So
was like
yeah.
before there were apps to meet somebody. There were
Yes.
like
Okay.
phone lines.
So you know what exactly what I'm gonna talk about. You know. Let me see.
Lord,
Yeah.
Let me see if I think I actually have it. Let me see if I can find it. Uh,
I can't remember the name of it, but it was like before Tinder and Plenty of Fish. It was like a phone line you could call to talk to people.
I can't. I don't think it's on my computer. I'm trying to find it. I don't think I have it on my computer. I think I have it. I think I have it on a fucking. On a, come on, I have to have it. No, it's not here. Damn it. Okay, I'm gonna show you the shitty version of it. Because I know YouTube has a shitty version of it. This is actually
Oh, I don't know if this is what you're looking for, but this is what I'm talking about. Maybe we're talking about the same thing.
No, none of these are it, dude. Oh my god,
Hang on.
I'm gonna have to find them out. What the fuck? Six finger who? Why am I fucking thing go out? Oh,
I just tagged you in it.
oh my fucking god, where the fuck is it? I'm gonna go crazy right now. I'm gonna fucking look for it. Old cell phone commercial. Hold on, I gotta see this. Primeco. Primeco.
Switch from Motorola to a Prime call phone.
Yeah, that's a Primeco. God damn it, Teddy, you already knew it.
Hell yeah.
What
Remember that Houston, Texas fucking rap? It's like
fucking
Emco had
goddamn.
a fucking purple alien.
Oh, dude, we had that. We had in between in between Houston and what was it? It was going towards Austin. That fucking weird ass highway. Yeah, Charlie Boy. Charlie Boy. Sorry. Charlie Boy.
Charlie Boy and Big Tight.
Yep.
Already know.
I was like, dude, this guy fucking screws his own shit.
They brought that singing rap in. That shit was fucking dope.
Dude, yep. I still listen to Charlie Boy, dude. I saw Charlie Boy in some fucking TV show that I didn't even know he was on years ago, and I was like, what the that's what he looks like. I thought this motherfucker was fucking fat. We didn't fucking. There was when we heard about this motherfucker. I mean, internet was around and shit, but internet wasn't that advanced. You know what I'm saying? Like, we fucking just heard about him. We got his fucking albums from like. Do you remember mixtape.com?
Mixtape.com.
So you would go to mixtapes, or it was probably not .com. It was probably some bullshit. But all I know is that you go to mixtape, and the ones that were on fire were right at the front page, and you fucking download that shit. And that's when I heard Lil Wayne, Louisiana. I heard fucking Charlie Boy. I heard Paul Wall, a shitload of Paul Wall, a shitload of Swisher House. Everybody that was out of Swisher House. And then and these are all mixed. So these are all free songs that you can download because they're
Yeah.
mixtapes. They're not. They're just shit that they're fucking spitting fire off of. It's fucking dope. You don't. I can't really remember that shit. Damn. I'm gonna have to fucking bring out some motherfuckers to do. Oh no,
What did
Casey just
Paul
came.
off the scale? I see me growing longer. And the big body whale. I'm waving like ocean waves. If you get whipped over, hold it down for a little while to lock up in jail.
All right.
The real fucking old school Texas rap.
All right, Mom Spaghetti.
Bombing on a sweat already. Mom spaghetti. There's no
You want to hear some good rappers? I mean, some like crazy ass rappers right now. I'll show you a
just
few. I'll show you. I'll show you a few. Okay, so this is one of my favorite ones. Can y'all still see what I'm sharing? I know on YouTube, but y'all can't see what I'm sharing. I will share it in a bit. And it seems like people don't like it when I don't share my fucking audio when I don't share my face. Okay, let me share my face for y'all, just so you can stick around. You know what I'm saying? I want even the trolls to fucking get my good side, motherfucker. And here's my good side. I don't give a fuck. So, uh, here's the like text. You don't like fucking rap, right?
Not for me.
You
Like
suck.
if I'm in the strip club and the girls are getting naked to it, I'm okay with it. Other than that, I'm pretty much out. So it is what it is.
Okay.
There's a few of them that are kind of catchy that I get into, but not many. So
The beat is what's best. Really not the words. Sometimes the words can be pretty ignorant. So
I can't understand most of the lyrics, to be totally honest with you. Like they just fly right over my head. But I mean, just not for me.
Okay, so there's this one that I mean I've been I'm pretty sure I showed you all this. Idea versus Edub, Idea versus RK. Let's see the this one. Listen to this shit. Even better. Oh. Oh my god, he killed him, dude. He said this motherfucker walking around in a Kmart sweat. That's it. He's done. He got roasted. He got out fucking class. What do you think about that, Danny? Casey? Anybody?
it's not bad. I'm just used to OG Percy shit now. It's like way like a whole another level.
You don't think that was fucking fire?
Bro, listen to Percy and then ask me that question.
I mean, bro, I've seen the purse, what he can do, but I'm gonna say this: if okay, so have you seen this is what rap battles used to be 20 years ago. 20. Wow, that's so weird saying that. 20 years ago? 22 years ago, actually. Okay, if rap battles were this intricate 22 years ago, and then you get a rap battle that's on fucking MTV and they say 6 words and everybody goes, oh. That means that rap has deteriorated to this fucking form of fucking entertainment where it doesn't matter about rapping anymore. It doesn't matter about lyricism. It doesn't matter about being on top. What matters is about being the hardest and entertaining. It's sports entertainment. It's WWE. It's stupid. I just I can't buy it. But eventually, when a fucking rap song comes out and it simmers down so long that I actually do like it, hey, that trickled down. There might have been a little bit fighting on that one, on that end, where they're like, I gotta have the 32 fucking goddamn BPM on this one. Because I need to fucking show them who the fuck I am. I sound like fucking Macho Man Randy Savage. I'm gonna show who the fuck I am, Elizabeth. If we're gonna fucking beat your ass every day.
I wonder how often Macho Man is like getting voice in his private life. To me, it seems like that was a pretty normal thing. Like he never got out of character. He kind of seemed like one of those guys.
I
I
don't
don't
even.
know.
I don't know, dude. I all I know is that if Macho Man did beat somebody up, I hope it's on camera somewhere so we can actually see. Did you? Okay, so did you see fucking Rick? I mean, you did, right? You saw Ric Flair doing a match with fucking
Uh, Jay Lethal?
yes,
Mhm.
with
Mhm.
Lethal.
Yeah, I saw it. Yeah.
So good. So everybody's talking about they want him to do something for real this time. So
I
this is
don't
the
want to
great
see.
way. This is a great way to be there for him because we
I
need
love
to
Ric
have him
Flair.
there.
Ric Flair is one of the greatest. I don't want
Think
to see him do a match ever,
I'm
but he needs to be in the
I'm
business
I'm
somewhere.
I'm gonna say this. I would love for him to do an impromptu fucking thing. Like if it's not a match, it's a spot.
A spot I would be okay with,
A
but I don't want to see
spot
like a match.
a spot would be great. Because that's where he fucking deserves to be. But if down the line they have a spot that's kind of like a fucking 15-second match, I wouldn't be opposed to that. I'd be like, give me that fucking nostalgia hard nipples.
I mean, I love Ric Flair. Ric Flair is one of the greatest of all time. I mean, the dude's on the Mount Rushmore of everything when it comes to wrestling. But he, like, I like that video. Yes, he can still do it, but you can obviously see he has to go so slow and easy that I think in a match setting, it wouldn't go over well. You know what I mean? Like, I don't think it would.
Oh, I'd say I'd say this. If he finds the right timing for somebody, it would go over so well. But you have to have that right timing as you're like
Well,
say you know what I'm saying, like he's gonna be slower, so be a little bit quicker for him to fucking kick your ass.
I think if I were going to do it, it would be with Jay Lethal, and I would recreate when the TNA spot when Jay Lethal was pretending to be Ric Flair, and that they were having that Ric Flair off. Ric Flair's in
Oh,
the ring with AJ
such a
Styles and all those guys.
such a great fucking one, dude. Such a great
Right.
fucking
I
moment,
would
dude.
recreate that. Like have okay, Jay Lethal's in AEW, right? So maybe you have Jay Lethal out there cutting a Ric Flair promo, and I don't know where Ric Flair comes out. They have a little spot on the stage or something like that. Could be kind of cool, but I don't know what else you do.
Well, that's when booking comes in. You're just like,
Right.
step aside. You got an idea? You got an idea, man. Okay. You just got to let booking fucking handle their shit. Be like, yo, I got this and this, and they go, that's a great idea. I got it. But when their booking sucks, oh, they're in trouble
Right.
all
I don't know.
the
I
fucking time.
I,
Well,
I
they're
don't
not
think
really
he
in
could
trouble.
handle a match. Like I said, I wouldn't want to see it. I mean, I was honestly surprised with what Stone Cold did, and I think that was handled perfectly. It couldn't have been done any better. And Ric Flair needs to be on TV somewhere in wrestling, but not in a fight capacity. He can do a spot. I wouldn't go any further than that. But that's
Okay,
just
I got you. You want Ric Flair to do a spot, and that's it.
me. Something like that. His presence needs to be out there though. He's too big of a character not to.
Got you.
But hell, I would also say the same thing about Hulk Hogan though. I mean, I think Hulk Hogan needs to be on TV too, but that's just me.
Hulk Hogan needs to be on TV like I fucking need to be on drugs. We don't want.
Nah, dude. Whether you like Hogan or not, you can't argue how significant he will always be. Just like a Ric Flair. I mean, he's Hulk freaking Hogan. Come on.
He's not. He's not. He's not the Hogan that he used to be, though. He's like, I'm gonna tell you,
No,
I'm gonna tell you something, brother. It's all about protecting your daughter from the people that are bad.
I wouldn't want him as a Hulkamania Hulk Hogan. I would
I
want
would
him
love
as
him
like
as fucking
the
Hulk.
GM Hogan, like he was in Impact. I think he would be really good at that role. Not playing the what you do. Well, let me tell you something, brother guy.
I
But he's just like more of a calm down version.
I'd li-
I think that
I
could work
like him
really
in
well.
I like him in the first year and a half that he was in NWO before NWO started splitting. That's what I like.
Oh yeah. Well, I still say the NWO. Besides Undertaker Kane, the NWO storyline's the greatest that's ever been in wrestling. I mean, will ever be in wrestling. You're not going to get better.
You thinking
But
Undertaker Kane is one a good storyline? That was kind of like, come on.
dude, that storyline went over 2 decades. Like, how can you? Like, that was one of the most. I put the Undertaker Kane storyline over Austin McMahon.
Really now.
Yes.
Okay, so I put that. Okay, so you're saying that how long did what was that build up? Like 7 months, something like that.
Which one?
Kane finally came out.
Well, Kane comes out in '97, and that they were still feuding 2 decades later. Like, that's how long that storyline.
Damn.
I mean, what other storyline in wrestling has there ever been that was still good that long? I mean, sometimes they were on the same side, sometimes they were fighting, back and forth. They kept this thing going, and
Undertaker and Shawn
you know,
Michaels.
I that was good, but I
They
would
did
take
the same.
Undertaker Kane over any day of the week.
They did the same thing though. But I get you.
Like, I don't know. I'd say Undertaker Kane's the greatest storyline that's ever been in wrestling. I mean, obviously you have Flair versus Dusty. You have to put that one in there too. But I mean, for the modern era, it's got to be Kane Taker. There's
Or
no way for me. There's no way. Like I said, even Austin McMahon is number two. You know, but
so
I would
what
probably be in
about
the
this?
minority on that.
What about this? If I said, let me ask you this: Chuck Norris, yeah,
Uh-huh.
Bruce
Oh, I love
Lee
Chuck Norris, of course. All right.
versus Bruce Lee.
Now, are we talking a shoot or are we talking like move?
We're talking about real life.
And I'm assuming they're like both in their prime, right? Not
Yep.
like not old man or something or whatever.
Chuck Norris can win against Bruce Lee right now because he's dead. But
Right.
I mean,
Ah,
he just hits him in the ground.
there's no
I win.
way.
1 inch punch.
There's no way. There's no way I can't say Chuck Norris. Like the Texan in me alone won't let me say Bruce Lee. So I'm going to say Chuck Norris.
Because of Oklahoma.
Do what?
Because he lived in Oklahoma for a while, or what?
I don't know. I just love Chuck Norris. Chuck Norris wins every time. Hands down.
So you're
Fuck
gonna say
Bruce Lee.
Chuck Norris? Okay.
Yeah.
I am gonna be at a stalemate because I love Chuck Norris. I love fucking
Okay.
Bruce Lee, but
Yeah.
different
I don't
people
know.
train differently, and I believe at this time, even though the Bruce Lee is really deadly, he might have had a little small
Really?
weakness called an Asian girl pussy that he had a fucking
Asian
affair with,
girl.
and that's where they found him dead.
Well, there you go.
And there's a conspiracy.
I don't know. No, there's a whole lot to that Bruce Lee because he was tied in. What's the Chinese? It's not the Chinese triads. I forget what their organized crime group name is. I can't remember. But he was tied in with some shady ass people. Like I do think he was. I do think he was assassinated. He was whacked for sure. Uh, I don't have any doubt in my mind about that actually, but
He was definitely
I don't
fucking
know.
something happened. He was done.
Well, I also think there's more to the story for his son that
Oh
he
yeah,
got
do
killed
tell.
on
Do
set
tell.
too.
I want to hear this.
Well, the official story is, when Brandon Lee was on the set of The Crow, the pistol that was shot, it had a round in it that wasn't a live round. It was, stuck round. And they say a piece of it broke, like the tip of it broke off, but those don't have tips. Those are just empty casings, and all they have in them is explosives and stuff. And the story is part of it broke off and it got lodged in the barrel of the gun. And when they went to reload it to shoot the scene again, the second round that was in it, which was a dummy round, it wasn't real. It caused the piece of the first bullet to the to shoot through, and that's what went into his chest. I don't that doesn't that's never made sense to me. Like that, that's not there is nothing in that bullet to break off. That's a hard metal casing. It's either aluminum or it's something steel.
So
That's not just gonna break off
so
that
what
inside.
I'm gonna say this. What happened was that can you hear me fine? Do I sound too
Yeah,
low? Okay, what happened was that
no, you're fine.
there was people doing live round shooting outside,
Uh,
and one fucking so what happened was that they're doing live round shootings, and then because they have to fucking they're getting live rounds, they have to convert them into they have to convert
yeah.
them into fucking blank shots. This is what the
No,
investigation says.
you can
This,
buy a blank round.
oh yeah, but it's cheaper to do it this way in Hollywood at this time. So they were doing that, and people on the set said, "Fuck it, let's go start shooting." The night before, well, the night before the guy was shot, they were doing live round shootings just to fucking bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Just to have fucking fun on the set. Be like, hey, let's live round. Well, one of the live rounds was still in the gun, and they were fucking removing all the live rounds and making them better, like to just pop, like you know what I'm saying, like capping them. And
Uh,
one was still in the chamber, and nobody checked the chamber.
well, yeah, that's
That's
what
what
I
the
was going to say was,
investigation is going down with. And I was like, that could be true, but at the same time, how the fuck did you not check the chamber?
well, that's the whole thing is like when they're making these stunt rounds, they're basically like if you have a legitimate handgun with a live round, you have the casing, you put the powder, you put everything inside of it, and then you put the projectile on top of that bullet and you compress it all together. Well, with the stunt rounds, it's just flat. So you hear bang, when they pull the trigger. So there's literally all the gunpowder explodes. There's no anything in there to project. So if your theory were to be true, it very well could. It doesn't sound, you know, too far out of reach. They
Yes, sir.
obviously they obviously didn't follow whoever the prop master was, whoever the gun safety guy was. Every time every time a gun changes hands, even if you say I have a hot pistol here or I have a cold pistol, you're still supposed to check it no matter what I say, just as a backup, just as a safety. That's if I don't care if we're at a gun range and we're just shooting, and I hand you a pistol. If I say it's hot, you should still check it to make sure, just so you know you're not just being told. So that way we don't have accidents like that. But
Let's see.
obviously that wasn't done.
Let's see what these people say on what is it? Was it Inside It? Remember Entertainment Tonight back then? Damn, bro, he died on April 1st. I forgot to do the fucking Brandon Lee appreciation night. I should have. April 1st, 1993.
I had
Crazy.
no idea.
The fucking song.
Look at those shoulder pads she was wearing.
What'd you say?
I said, look at the shoulder pads she's wearing. God, I miss the 90s. Two fucking cans of hairspray and a goddamn hair. I mean, she got that state fair hair, buddy. She's got.
He said, I like women with shoulders more than a man can have them."
I didn't say I liked it. I said I miss it. It takes me back to my childhood.
No,
I'm not
I
in favor
I
of
do
it,
too.
but
I do too. I do
you
too.
know, I think it's fucking hilarious. Dressed up like a damn football player.
I do too. Wow.
They had a chick stand in for Brandon Lee. That's crazy.
That's what I was about to say. Wow.
That's fucking. I didn't know that. I'm kind of interested because they're bringing the Crow back with Bill Skarsgård, the guy that played the new Pennywise the Clown. He's going to be the new Crow. Kind of
What the
interested
fuck?
to see what
Why?
much.
Look,
Oh, they
Bill Skarsgård, he can go back to the comedy movies he made.
I don't know. He was a pretty badass Pennywise in the new Hit movies. So, I don't know. I'm interested.
I'm gonna say this. It was it. When he came back as it, I just didn't buy it. But the thing is that
Really?
the movie was better than the last It movie. Or because that It movie was just a TV movie, if you know this.
Oh yeah, it was a TV miniseries. Yeah.
So yeah, two fucking things. Just like what was the other one? There was a few of them like that. I can't remember the other ones, but I just remember it being the fucking miniseries. And it's like I just don't buy this fucking It. I was watching. I was like, hey, that's fucking it. Hey, that's fucking funny. Hey, I'm still laughing. Everybody's just like crying already and fucking, oh no, they killed her. I was like, the shit was fucking funny.
I don't know. I like whether it's the miniseries or the new movies. I liked the part one of both of them better when they were kids. When they become adults in the second part, to me, it wasn't as good for whatever reason.
Okay.
Like I can't pinpoint why. I just know I didn't like it as well. It wasn't as good as the first parts, either of them.
Okay, I got you. Um, what about you, Danny? Do you like that?
What's that?
It.
Yeah.
The movie It?
Anyways.
Yeah. Now let me ask you this: would you rather have? Who would you pick in a fight? Thing versus It.
It.
Who versus it?
Thing, and I'm talking about Swamp Thing.
Oh, Swamp Thing.
I'm gonna go Swamp Thing.
Swamp.
Mm,
right?
Yeah. Well,
I feel like
yeah.
Swamp Thing.
If it's on Earth, Swamp Thing.
If it's in a swamp, it's
Well, no. If it's on any green, like any sort of anything Earth, he can manipulate that shit.
okay.
And just
So
create a fucking hole to suck your ass up into.
I think I found a new thing. Okay, so
Right.
I got another one. Mario versus Superman.
Superman.
Yes.
Oh, Super-
Oh no, Super Mario versus Spider-Man, not Superman. Sorry.
Super Mario.
Uh, I'm gonna go Spider Man.
Mm,
Well, I mean, why? Okay, what can Mario do that
Got
could
to be Spider-Man.
cause
All
him to beat Spider Man?
yeah,
He can
it's
throw.
Spider.
He can throw fireballs. He can fucking fly. He can
Eh,
fucking.
Okay, but he can't do that until he gets that power up.
He
If we're just
he can.
going,
What if he has all the power ups? Like he has all the fucking. If it's Super Mario, okay, so if it's Mario, I'll say this: if it's Super Mario powered up in any way he can versus Spider Man, I for some reason I guarantee you, for some reason that will be a great fight. I have no idea why, but it'd
I
be
don't think that
interesting.
goes.
It'd be like Sonic. It'd be like Sonic versus Wolverine. It was like it'd be the weirdest thing in the world.
Well, yeah, but I mean, with Sonic, I mean, yeah. Well, see, eventually Wolverine would win because yes, Sonic is going to run his ass all over the place. But if Sonic slips up even once, and that's all it's going to take, he's fucking chopped suey. Wolverine keeps healing,
But
and it's only a matter of time.
by the way, I'm gonna watch Sonic really really soon. Like probably the next 2-3 weeks. But I'm gonna see it in
Oh,
IMAX before it leaves,
the
so it'll
new
be
one's
cheaper.
the new one's really good. I watched it the other day. I enjoyed it.
I tried to see it the other day on fucking on the booters, and it didn't look.
Yeah.
It was like, oh, I'll just watch it on fucking IMAX. I need to go to IMAX again.
It's a fun. It's it it has a very simple plot. It's one of those movies you can just sit back and enjoy. You know, it hits all the nostalgia points. You know, all I mean, if you ever played a Sonic video, a lot of the second Sonic video game is this movie, so it's pretty good. But I won't spoil anything for you. It's make sure you stay for after the credits are over. That's all I'll say. But
Oh, it's one of those. Okay, I got you.
yeah, so make sure sit through all the horse shit. You know, producers and la di das, whatever. That it's an end credit scene that you're gonna want to see.
Holy
So,
shit! Is Jesse here?
oh, I don't know. He is, but he's on camera, but not
He's like Bigfoot. He's on the side.
talking.
Oh, now he's
He's
Bigfoot.
Sasquatch.
Oh yeah, he's about to fucking smash it up. Uh,
Uh,
Danny.
What?
Now today I got a fucking steak, bro. Let me tell you. You ever had the shittiest steak in the world and you make it fucking taste good?
Well, yeah, of course.
now is this
You've had it, Tex?
like I'm guessing this wasn't a steak that you cooked that somebody else did and you
No,
fixed it or what?
no. What happened is it's a shitty cut. It's a shitty cut of meat.
Okay.
And when you when you cook a shitty cut of meat, you already know where the fuck. If you've been fucking cooking steaks for a while, you know where the nerve is, and you already
Yeah.
know why the fuck is there. Why the fuck am I even cooking a steak? There's a nerve going right through it. I can see it. That is not fat. That is fucking. That is that shit that you cannot fucking eat. It's like this big ass silver shit that goes not silver fat. It's this big ass like you can't eat it at all. So I was looking at this motherfucker and I was like, I got an idea. I fucking cooked it through, and then in the middle of cooking it, I separated it like for like 30 seconds. And it was the best decision ever. Cause I fucking the meat cooked faster. That's why you said 30 seconds. Bam, 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 bam. All I did was fucking cut around the silver fat. Or whatever that fucking thing is. That nerve. Cause I fucking hate, and I'm gonna say this, everybody hates this. When you bite into a steak, it's juicy as fuck on one end, and then all of a sudden you have silver fat or whatever is going through it for the next fucking like 75% of the fucking steak. I'm done with that shit. No, fuck no. I was like, I'll cut around that shit.
Well, like whenever I do a brisket, that's
Yeah.
one of the that's my main concern is seasoning and fruit fat. I'm talking every inch of that piece of meat better be
Whoa,
covered in that.
what do you season it with? Because I'll say I could season it with like if you're talking about brisket, that's gonna be a different kind of seasoning.
Well, I go for more of the dry rub seasoning. I get a good juicy brisket. I, like if like whenever I go to buy it, I want one. I would rather it have more fat on the outside than less, and then I trim it as so. Basically, I can trim it as I see fit, right? And then I start seasoning that shit. I do a dry rub seasoning. If you get a good brisket, you don't have to inject anything to it. You can dry rub that shit on the outside, and wrap it in your foil, and as long as you cook it fat side up, all of that fat juice cooks back into the meat and makes it juicy as hell to the point where it falls the fuck apart. And brisket, I would rather have a brisket than a fucking steak. Just the way I do, because you can do so many different things with it. A steak is a steak, but brisket, fuck, it can be whatever you want it to be.
Now, can you
So,
tell? Can you please tell all the amateurs out there how to cut a brisket?
well, yeah, I mean, assuming however big your brisket is, you want to trim to basically you have, well, let's say you have 35% fat on one side because you will always have more fat on one side than the other. So you basically want to trim that to as minimal as possible without cutting into the meat. You want about a quarter of an inch of fat on like wherever it may happen to be on that particular cut of meat, and trim the rest of that shit because otherwise it gets chewy as hell. You want to trim it to where, like I said, about a quarter of an inch, so you don't have much. And you season the fuck out of it.
Mm-hmm,
I mean, don't just sprinkle it on. I'm talking you cover, like you lay it, put your tinfoil out on the table, have it
I know.
already green up.
What are you seasoning?
You're seasoning the brisket. What are you talking about?
No, I'm saying like what part of the brisket? There's two different parts. Are you seasoning
Well,
that?
no, I'm seasoning the whole thing.
Wait.
What are you talking about?
So I would say since there are two different parts, you season it evenly, but at the
Yeah,
now I'm talking about corner length. When you cut a brisket, do you know how to cut a brisket?
yeah, obviously.
All right. A lot of people don't, and I fucking hate going to barbecues where it's like, oh, we got brisket, and it's all this stringy ass fucking shit. I'm like, bro, have you ever had a brisket? You got a I was like, dude, I've had a better brisket at Bill Miller's because it was cut right.
Bill Miller's fucking sucks.
But I'm saying because it was cut right. So people don't realize when you fucking cut a brisket, it's two fucking muscles in one.
Well, yeah, you obviously. I mean, I believe it's the point muscle. That's the point muscle is the fatter end of the brisket. That's where your thickest point is going to be. That's going to be in the ass end of it, where there's more meat. And you have your tip on the front side.
No, no,
So obviously, you're going to
you're
put
talking
more on
no,
the point side
you're
than the tip.
yeah. So you're talking about the okay. So the flat is where I think it's called the flat. Um.
The flat muscle's on the bottom.
Okay. So the flat. It's called the flat, right? Yeah. Okay. Okay. So the flat is the one that's fucking more brisket. When you after you cut it after a point, because the brisket meat is it looks like kind of like a quarter leg. It's kind of like it kind of bends. When it bends, you fucking flip that bitch 90 degrees and you start
Where
cutting it
that
again.
bend you're talking about is the fat cap. That's what you're talking
Fat cap. There you go.
Yeah.
Flat fat cap. Okay. So the fat cap is where you fucking bend it and you fucking bend it 90 degrees or you flip it 90 degrees and you fucking start cutting the same way you're cutting. And it makes sense because if you don't do that at that point, everything becomes stringy if you keep cutting the same way. So I started telling my family, stop fucking doing this shit. The fuck is wrong with you? I was like, YouTube is out. It's it's you know what I'm saying? It's like 2018 when I was telling them, learn how to fucking cut the brisket right. They don't want to do it. My God, dude. And every time they fucking get brisket, I'm like, I like your brisket. I'm not gonna eat it. Like, what the fuck? I'm not gonna struggle to eat something that should be cut the right way, the right, in the first place. Doesn't matter. Anyways,
about. Well, I
blah.
mean, that's the well. Okay, okay. The way imagine like a really wide triangle, and
Yeah.
on from left. Let's go from left to right. On your left side, you will have the point muscles on top. Uh, then you have your fat cap, and as you go over that fat cap, it's angling smaller, and that's where you get to the tip. And then on the underneath side, on the tip side, on the right hand side, is where you have your flat muscle. Is it flat muscle? I think it is. I think remember that clearly. But I believe it's called flat muscle is on the bottom side of that over there. Where if you go over to the left side, back to the thicker side, you have a fat layer in the middle uh, from your point muscle to the bottom. There's a fat layer in the middle of that. You can't cut that fat middle out. So that's where you have to season, and that's where you get so much flavor in a brisket, especially on that fat end of it, on the ass end, because that fat layer absorbs all in through. And if you don't, that's why you don't overcook brisket because you have that flat muscle on the tip side on the right. And if you overcook a brisket and it gets dry, guess what? It's so thin over there, it
Okay.
doesn't have the fat content that the ass end does. That's what most people don't even realize. If that makes any sense.
Yes, but but you can cut the fat out.
Right. Like I said, you cut your fat depending on what your preference is. Like I said, I leave about a quarter of an inch worth wherever it happens to be on that cut of meat because that much will cook off, and whatever doesn't cook off, you can chew through or you can peel off without cutting away too much meat.
Okay.
Otherwise, you know, you have to deal with more. So,
You're like, otherwise, you're gonna have to deal with more fucking cooking dead babies like Jesse.
well, I mean, Jesse cooks some pretty good shit. I mean, that's obvious. I've never had it, but
Oh, you had this dead baby masterpiece? Okay. Did I say
um,
masterpiece?
I, it sounded like you almost said masturbate. I was about
Yeah,
to ask you what
masterpiece,
you
masterpiece, masterpiece.
No, unfortunately, I've never got to try his dead baby recipe. Hopefully, I get to one day. That's definitely on my bucket list.
Oh, it's
So we'll see what happens.
I haven't had it yet, but he promises he'll
It looks promising.
he
Like it looks promising. So.
all I know is that he told me that he promised me he's gonna make me one, and I don't think he means
Well,
I don't think
see,
he means he's.
if I do it,
I don't think he makes. I don't think he means that he's gonna make me a bowl. I think he's gonna make me one kind of fucking piece that you're gonna eat, and then everybody can eat me.
see, if I were to ever do it, I would cook a baby like I do the game, and I would leave the head attached, and I would put like an apple in his mouth. That's what I would
Oh
do, just for
no!
the shock. Be like,
Oh
what the
no!
fuck are you doing?
Oh no! Danny, you there?
Yep.
What are you doing, Favoso?
Just trying to take care of a bunch of shit on my phone, getting this card set up, and
Oh,
also
speaking about that, dude, I got a fucking story for you with that. My vagina. Literally,
I don't
nobody
know.
said anything. Damn it! Did I
No,
lag?
sorry,
Did I lag? I think I lagged.
no, I was. I heard you talking to Danny, and I was typing something. So I wasn't. So I don't fucking know. Casey, are you still on the call?
I don't think. I don't think. I don't think she's here.
She's probably dead.
But I know Jesse's right
Who was
here. I
it?
can see him.
I don't know. Like I always wonder what people up north, what do they consider good barbecue? Because I've never had it. Like it. There's like that. I always wonder about shit like that. I mean, now I've had barbecue in Oklahoma, and it's basically Texas barbecue. Just a little bit different, but not enough to even really count. But I have no idea. I'm trying to think.
I don't know what kind of barbecue that is, but the only barbecue that I know from Oklahoma. This is the favorite one that I like. Uh, this is the motherfucking. This is the true barbecue right here. Hungry, oh, baby, I'm hungry. Time to some things. Damn. The RGGS. We're dealing with the best. RGGS. This is 3-3. That's up 7-8. Mr. Springs Barbecue. Sundown. Mr. Springs Barbecue. Mr. Springs Barbecue. Springs Barbecue. Oh, yeah.
I don't know. I'd have to try them before I signed off on.
Oh, Springs Barbecue. Mr. Springs Barbecue. This is so long ago they closed down. And that
The
was
barbecue wasn't that.
that was the best. That was supposedly the best barbecue in Oklahoma. I go, damn, Oklahoma got to come down to Texas. I can have the best.
Right.
I can have the best barbecue going down the goddamn street at some random fucking house.
Well, I tell you, if you're ever in the DFW area, go to Railhead Barbecue in Fort Worth because holy
Railhead.
traditional Texas
What the fuck is that?
Railhead, yes, Railhead Barbecue in Fort Worth, Texas. It is, I mean, mind-blowingly good. If you're ever in Glen Rose, my favorite barbecue spot is the Loco Cove. They their brisket is full like ribs, the sausage. You can't go bad there at the Loco Cove. I go there anytime I'm in the area. It's a little more pricey, but it's worth it. and so is Railhead as well. But it's oh my holy shit! I mean, just for Fort Worth alone, everybody. I mean, always a line.
Why do
Good shit.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out what's going on right here. I'm trying to, like, where the fuck did I put my shit? I found it. Um, looking for my steak. Yo, this steak that I have right
Salt Lake.
now.
I think I've had Salt Lake Louise. That name sounds familiar.
What are you talking about? Salt Lake?
Salt Lake Barbecue. That name sounds familiar for some reason.
I've never had Salt Lake barbecue. What the fuck?
I think I have.
But I know Luis Money, fucking Bichaferia. Bichaferia, he's got fucking a Taco Palenque barbecue. That motherfucker. You know how many Taco Palenques that are here that I never go to, and the only one I ever go to is the one fucking Dorado. I will never go to these ones. They people
Have
say
you
that
ever been to Have you ever been to Hard Eight Barbecue?
hard eight. It sounds like my fucking wiener.
I know it's a funny name. I've got one of their T-shirts that says "Made on it" because it's so funny. But the
Bunching
food was
Yeah.
fucking
hard eight. That sounds like my wiener though. That's funny. But what about him?
yeah.
Continue.
Like the barbecue there is like it's one of those places like they don't have a menu walk. Like when you walk through the front door, you literally walk past the smoking pits and you can see them cooking it. They have the restaurant and then they have like a little covered patio area where they have these gigantic grills, like the
Mm-hmm.
freaking huge
Mm-hmm.
smoker pits and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And you walk right past the food, you smell it all, and you tell them, "Oh, well, give me some of the brisket, give me some of the chicken, give me the baked tater, or whatever you want, right?" And they give it to you on a tray with butcher paper on
Yeah, that sounds
it,
about right. That's
and
how we do it down here in Texas all the time. It's barbecue.
yeah, and like basically you pick out what meat you want, and then you go inside. And once you get inside, that's where you can get your beans or your tater salad or your macaroni, your side stuff, right? Your bread, your salad, whatever.
Yeah.
And then you go pay, and then get to the drinks and then the barbecue sauce if you want it or whatever. It's a very traditional Texas barbecue place. It's real good food.
No,
It's not cheap, but it's good.
That's what I was. That's what I was talking about. Nose
no, that's
in
exactly.
Lexington, Texas. It's a little suburb, but you gotta be there like at fucking 1 a.m., 2 a.m. And you're gonna be there
Okay.
till like 8, 9 in the morning.
Oh fuck that shit. Well,
Yeah, they got a
What
line.
are they paying me? $25 an hour. I'll be down.
Go ahead.
How much are they
They got
paying me?
and
I'll be down for that shit.
oranges and
Oranges. They're paying me in oranges.
because the one of the owners,
Hey,
Tootie,
I,
she's like
I
85,
gotta
86.
restart my phone. I'm freezing. I'll be right back.
Job. Oh,
She's like 86 right now, and she's still up there. 1 a.m. making
shit.
one of the best briskets in Texas.
I don't know. I've had some really good brisket in Texas, dude. Everybody says they have the fucking best ones. I'm just like, I don't know, man. But I'll tell you this: when they say they have a brisket taco, and it's on the menu, don't eat it.
Yeah.
Like,
And they're only open 1 day a week. It's crazy.
oh shit, 1 day a
1 day.
week.
Yep. That's how good it is. I've never tried it
Damn.
myself.
That means they prep for that 1 day. That's great.
Yep. And they
That's
have
a good.
lines from people all around the world.
That's a good mom and pop stuff. That's really good, dude. That's fucking.
and people line up fucking like fucking 2 a.m. lining up, and you don't get your shit till like 9 in the morning.
What the fuck?
You'll be there like 8 hours waiting for that shit.
Oh hell
It's
no.
world. It's a world renowned fucking brisket sausage place.
Yeah. I would not wait that long. But if I was gonna wait that long, there better be drinks.
But you can bring your drinks to chill and hang out to wait.
I remember you knew the fucking. I remember you told me you knew the fucking brisket place that I went to, or the barbacoa place that I went to
Raul's.
on the fucking corner where it's just the fucking shed. Off the.
Yeah, it's Raul's.
I was like, God damn it! It's like, and it was like, I was like, yeah, dude, I was right there off of this street and this street. You go, bitch, Raus. It's like all I know is
It's Raul's.
And I was like, all I know is there was fucking old ladies running it. You know, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, that fucking place. We grabbed the fucking the vodka. It was at like we went at 6 in the morning. We got it down at 7 in the morning. By the time they fucking got it down to us, we're there. We're the first one there. One of the first ones there. There was a line already.
Mm-hmm.
you know, like we're fourth, fifth in
Oh,
line,
hood.
and by the time we got shit, we went to fucking back to my fucking friend's house that we're staying at, because we're fucking playing a show down there. I don't know if we're on tour or whatever. I don't fucking remember, but I would say that all I remember is we fucking ate this vodka when we picked before we even ate it. We picked up the vodka to move it, and there was a probably the biggest grease stain in the world that I've ever seen in my life.
Mm-hmm. That's when it was good.
And I was like, wow, that's about to injure my body. Let's do this. I ate like 4 or 5 tacos, little corn tortilla ones, and then fucking my friend, he looks at me and goes, hey, bro, hey, let's get the guy more. Do you want him? I go, no, man, I'm gonna throw up right now. What the fuck? Dude, fucking eating. All right. Because he's from there. He's like, all right. So he's used to that shit. I'm not used to that
Yeah.
shit. That shit was way too much manteca, dude.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, what the fuck did they
You,
do?
pro- you probably got a mixed style, like it's cheek, tongue, everything, like mix everything.
It probably was, but what happened was he got it. He treated us. So he said that just when we're out of town, he put us up for board. And he's like, I'll get you food, I'll get you drinks,
Mm-hmm.
and you can stay here. I was
He
like,
got you the cheap shit.
well, he didn't get us the drinks. I just told him I was good on the drinks because I was fucking drinking.
No, but the Raul's
Oh,
where you
no,
just
no,
throw everything in there.
no. I told him to get me the best, cheapest shit.
Yeah,
So we're
there
at
you
the
go. Cheapest.
we're at the
Cheapest.
and I was like, dude, I was like, we're on a fucking budget. We have another. I don't know if I don't even. This is what I'm trying to remember. If we're going to another town or if we're going straight home, can't remember. I feel like we're going straight home, but I was still in the mentality. I was like, can you give me the cheapest of something and we'll make it happen? The guy didn't even,
Hmm.
but he didn't do that. He said, "Fuck this shit. I'm giving you barbacoa." I just remember that. Next thing I know,
Yeah, and he got you the cheapest barbacoa,
probably,
cheapest cut.
probably, but it was over there at that place. I was like, dude, it tasted good either way. I didn't give a fuck.
He got the mix of everything, cheek, tongue, everything.
Oh,
It's like a fucking
I was making out with the fucking a cow. I got his chink
Pretty
in his
much.
tongue. It was like fucking what do you call it? And some candy. What's his name? Fuck. Dennis Hopper. No, not Dennis Hopper. Fuck.
Yeah, Dennis Hopper from Silence of the Lambs.
Was it? Okay, it was Dennis Hopper. You sure? Some candy. Was it? Yeah, it was Dennis Hopper.
Chianti
Candy.
with fava beans. Yeah.
What's it?
Danny. Fuck.
What up?
Yo.
Where? Remember this one?
I'm
You
not
know this
watching the
part
stream.
when he serves this fucking dude his own brains. You don't remember that?
But yeah, Taco Palenque, if you don't eat it here,
I'm gonna tell
the
you this
rest
much.
are
I'm gonna tell you this much.
bullshit.
This has to be the master chef of master chefs. This guy says, I'm going to find somebody, I'm gonna kill them, and I'm gonna cook their brains and then feed it to them. Like that is he's doing it well done.
Yo, Kurt,
Yo, this motherfucker sounds
they're gonna
Slim.
open.
He well done
They're
this
gonna
shit.
open a surfing crab here. Is there any good?
I don't know what the fuck a surfing crab is, but I'm gonna say this. I fucking
Surfing
hate.
crab? They have one in San Antonio.
I don't know.
It's a
They're,
seafood restaurant.
yeah, I'm gonna tell you something. I fucking hate seafood to the point where
Oh, okay. I love seafood.
I'm just I okay. I'll tell you as much. I fucking spent my pretty much I spent like 3/4 of my life with seafood restaurants. Not restaurants, what do
Mhm.
you call it? Seafood fucking cooking. Then
Mhm.
then it was a restaurant. And then I hated it. It was like dude, nothing. I just said, nope, not doing this again. So I understand where your fucking question is going. I'm just saying this. Fuck it. Who cares? Doggy style.
Nah, 'cause I love fucking seafood. It's my jam.
I'll say this. Do you like to
Touch
put
yourself?
that too? Do you like to put Raging Cajun sauce or pepper or whatever it is, seasoning on anything? Because I do.
I put Old Bay seasoning on fucking my seafood.
Well, that's what it is. It's Old Bay mixed with Cajun sauce and a little bit of
I don't fuck
fucking
with Cajun.
a little bit of fucking spice. It's pretty good. I like it. Old Bay is good. I like it. Put that shit in chicken.
That's no.
It's good in chicken.
Uh, on chicken, I put orange pepper,
Oh hell yeah.
little bit of mustard,
A little bit of custard.
custard ass shit.
So this guy's
You
cooking.
find me?
This guy's cooking a brain.
You find me?
This guy's
Keep it.
literally cooking a brain. It's just the dude. Honestly, dude, this movie is so great. If you've honestly watched it lately, Like, I mean, I watched it when I was a kid.
What movie is
What?
that?
Silence of the Lambs.
Oh, okay.
Watching this movie as a adult, like watch. I'm gonna say this to everybody out there. When you watch a movie as a kid and you didn't like it because you were not, it's not a kid movie. Watch it as an adult, and you will love how fucking
Yeah,
great
'cause
this fucking movie is.
you didn't understand it. They didn't understand it.
You didn't understand, and you didn't
All the
understand
metaphors,
the editing. The editing is fucking
yeah.
beautiful. It is seamless. It's like a fucking, it's like a, it's like if you fucking tore your pants and your grandma said, "Hey, mijo, I'm gonna stitch them back up. Don't worry, I got it." And it's like the most weirdest job, and it works though. Like that's how I feel about this movie. This shit is crazy. The funny thing is that he's fucking cooking in a dinner table. Like, what the fuck is that? What is that supposed to be? Like, he's cooking a person's brain in the same room that they're having dinner. If this bitch didn't know to fucking run out, she's a fucking dumb bitch. And fuck this movie. I love it though. I do like it. Do you remember him saying that? He called them white
Oh,
trash.
that's the new one. I didn't fucking watch the other ones.
This is the old one. Listen,
That's not the original.
this is the. Did you know that that was Do you know who that fucking guy is that is fucked up? 'Cause they're eating his
Yeah.
brains.
Oh, not the one eating the brains, but
No,
that
it's
boy from Goodfellas.
yeah, Goodfellas. Yeah.
What's his name?
Uh, let's do a cleansing moment. Om.
Brain fart.
I know, right? That's what I'm doing. The Om. Oh, Goodfellas. Let's just say that.
Goodfellas.
Yep.
Was it a movie?
Here we go. Now, this is the point where you fucking realize that everything is not what it seems. You know what's funny about this movie is that like every part about this movie is like it's they always assume it's somebody else until they realize. When she's like looking at him like it's you, like I cry wolf. She already knows who it is, though. But they had this like undertone. Don't trust anybody. Okay, you cannot trust anybody, but you're gonna fucking be out there in a fucking dinner with your titties out like that? No. Oh no. That's some great CGI.
It's like faces of dead shit.
Faces death was fake. Fake sis of death. See, that's some great CGI, dude. Like,
Nah, that one no.
I saw this movie and I was like, oh, it's great. And then I saw Face Off fucking 10, or what is it? 8 years later, I'm just like, or whatever, 6 years later, I was like, this movie sucks. It's like, I'm not going to believe that you fucking you took off somebody's face and put it in somebody else's face. I'm not going to believe that shit. Stupidest movie in the world. But it had 10, it had 10 birds coming out. So, whatever. Anyways, what do you also remember about this movie? Because the only thing I remember about this movie is like it was great for the time being, but when you fucking recap on it, hey man, it doesn't need to be that way. We're fucking retarded. When it comes to acknowledging that there's more of a story out there, and I feel like the same way that what's going on with a Toxic Avenger. Toxic Avenger, dude, that shit could go on forever, but it's not.
I remember that movie.
Oh,
Barely.
Toxic Avenger. Yeah, Mike Hell is a Toxic Avenger. What's up, my nigga?
No. I'm tired. I gotta go to bed.
You gotta go ahead. I'm like,
Mud
I
on
was
me.
like, bitch, you can go fuck Mr. Ed all you want. If you're gonna go Ed, then we got a problem. Because we need somebody's asshole needs to get licked right now, and it's not gonna be me, and it's not gonna be you. I'm tired.
I'm tired. I gotta go to bed.
You got it down.
He's my stepson, so you know.
You
It
are
happens.
you're a stepson. You fucked him. That's what happened. Fucking had sex. That's what. Fucking South Park style. You never want to fuck.
Timmy.
Timmy. Timmy. I love that fucking episode. I love all those episodes.
Oh, do we audience?
The what? What'd you say? Is that
Oh,
the freaking? Is it the fucking Ethiopian? The fuck?
no, the fucking what's his name? The dude with the fucking crutches.
Oh,
Jimmy.
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 Oh, Jimmy.
Yeah, Jimmy.
What?
The
What?
What's up, guys?
I'm just gonna say you guys are fucking you guys are fucking faggots.
I would like to join the bubble. I like to join the bubble. I like to join the band, please.
Fuck it, just do it. I love fucking that guy. I love Jimbo too as well. You know what? If
Ours
you
are
guys-
Jimbo.
yeah, Uncle Jimbo. He's died. I think he died in real life.
Nah, fucking, it was all about Butters.
Everyone knows it's Butters.
Oh, if it's Butters, I got the butter for your bread.
I can't do it. Butters. I can't do it.
Say this much, since I missed out on 420, I'm gonna fucking just. I'm just gonna do my own 420. So you'll be seeing that happen soon. But tonight,
420.
yeah.
422. 422.
Oh my God, there's gonna be if the 420. I got something going on. Anyways, right now I'm just gonna chill, dude. I don't fucking feel like being online. I kind of need to fucking find. I kind of just need to fucking eat. So I'm gonna do that real quick, and I don't want to fucking leave y'all live, but I'm gonna fucking say that I love y'all hanging out with y'all. I know it's still gonna be live, but I just want to fucking eat the rest of my fucking steak. I got a steak. It tastes great. I fucking eat half of it. I'm gonna eat the rest. Plus, it's about to be 4, and you know I have to be up really, really early. So, but I'm still gonna be
So do
chilling.
I.
So do I. I'm just staying up.
But I love hanging out. Love hanging out. Love it. Love it. Love it. Love it. I'm just gonna get the fuck out of
No,
here.
no.
I'm just gonna get off the fucking line, and I'm gonna be right back. I'm gonna go warm up the steak real quick.
BRB.
Peace out for tonight. Yeah, motherfuckers. That was great. I love it.
Can I say racist things?